So let's say you have my team and you have Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Clyde Drexler, because you're a fantastic general manager. What you would do is, on the left side, you pick a mentee, so someone that's going to get mentored by the mentor. And then on the right side, you're going to pick the mentor. Now, each mentor can mentor one mentee at a time and up to 3 badges. So what I would recommend is look for the badges that the mentor has at Hall of Fame, at least at Gold, because I think you're going to get the most out of that. So, for example, I got Michael Jordan here, tons of Hall of Fame badges, right? I'm going to pick.
Coming up next, the Kings taking on the Spurs. For the Kings, they're ready for anything, and the record shows it. 9 wins and 1 loss. Looking for number 10 tonight. Spurs, Kings, up next. A good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. De'Aaron Fox out there with Simmons. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. And for the Spurs, Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Wesley in at the point. And on paper at least, Richard, this game is a mismatch. But on any given night, I mean, you just never know.
That's exactly it, Kevin. And while the underdog is extra motivated, the better teams sometimes let their guard down. That's a recipe for disaster.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Passes to Wesley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Johnson can't get it to go. Here's Sacramento now. Ball stolen. Wesley with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Simmons can't get it to go. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Wesley the pass to Sohan. Shoots over Fox. A nice shot by Sohan.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open. Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Simmons. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game.
This is why Sabonis' teammates look to set him up for alley-oops. This is the type of chemistry that they have.
Up top, Vassell, guarded by Simmons. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Simmons against Wesley, and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Here's Vassell. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Johnson inside. Barnes on him. Back to Vassell. Sinks the triple.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Fox finds Simmons. Shoots over Vassell. Rebounded by the Spurs. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Offensive rebound outside for Simmons. Another three for Sacramento.
Just a smooth operator from distance. They'll be tighter to him next time, I bet.
Wembanyama with the bounce pass. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
There's that length.
And here are the Kings now. 7-point differential. On the floor for Sacramento. A post tandem of Barnes and Sabonis. Simmons is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Duarte in at the small forward.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Here's Wesley after the made shot from Simmons. Wesley the pass to Branham. Drills the three-pointer. Branham's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And here's Simmons for 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Branham, guarded by Simmons. Snatched up. Here's Sohan. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 11. Three-pointer, Fox. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
And when you talk about big men, you won't find many guys more versatile than DeMarcus Jones.
Yes, he scores and rebounds at a very impressive rate, but what stands out to me the most is how amazing of a passer he is. That's why he was 3rd team All-NBA.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Wesley the pass to Johnson. Nice ball moved by San Antonio. And it's Sohan missing. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Spurs making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Richard, you know a lot about this subject. Wing defense. You were a great one. Stellar. Who's the best wing defender right now?
Thank you for acknowledging my quality defense there, Kevin. But to start and end the conversation with Drew Holiday, that's where it should be. Because, look, he can guard an elite point guard and a scoring forward. He does so many things well. His hands are elite. And I think the most underrated part about his defense is his IQ. It is off the charts.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. And Antonio calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
All right, a chance to check out stats for him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The pass to Branham. And the call will be against Sabonis. That'll be his second foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. McGee, he's checked in for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for Simmons. So it's Sacramento going into the break with a 10-point lead. Trailing to start the quarter, they battled hard and pulled off a tremendous comeback. Now enjoying the lead. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Wesley in at the point guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Hey, Richard, how about Mike Brown and these Kings and what they did in the 22-23 season? Wow.
Everyone was talking about the super teams. Meanwhile, the Kings ran the West and were atop the standings for most of the season. As they say in Sacramento, light that beam.
And he makes that one. Fox has got the lead up to 14 now for the Kings.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league, he is so much more physical.
Here's Sohan. He's covered by Murray. It's Vassell on the wing. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After a fantastic first season under Coach Mike Brown, the Kings are ready for bigger and better things in year 2. Brown said, "This is probably the first opportunity I've had that allows me to do what I feel was necessary to get the team headed in the right direction. There wasn't going to be much pushback because they were looking for somebody to give them guidance and direction." And he certainly embraced that responsibility, Kevin.
I like that. Yeah, he has embraced it. Good stuff, David. Thank you for the report.
Excellent body control by Sabonis, rolling off the pick and into position.
Wesley against Fox. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Simmons. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Back to Vassell. Inside, shot clock at 6. They get it back. Here's Wembanyama. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Fox. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
In 2023, a breakthrough season for De'Aaron Fox. He earned his first All-Star appearance.
He's developed a well-rounded game, Greg. Plus, he proved that he's got that clutch gene, winning the Mr. Clutch Award. He is just now hitting his prime.
Now here's Simmons. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
Moving it around, 8 of the last 10 coming off the 6.
And Antonio calls timeout. Talk about the value, Richard, of having a player like Harrison Barnes on your roster. It's immense.
He's a steady veteran who finds multiple ways to impact the game. It sets the tone for the rest of the guys out there. They know they have to work as hard as he does.
Collins checked in for San Antonio. Then for the Kings.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Spurs now. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Wembanyama finds Johnson. Oh, good on the triple. Sacramento leading by 22. On the floor for Sacramento. Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. Fox is out there with Simmons. And it's a bonus in at the center, locking down the middle. And he comes up with the deuce.
This is where you get the bonus the ball. He's going to reward you for feeding him.
The Spurs shooting around 41% on the night. Pass to Wembanyama. Sinks that one from the post.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Vassell against Fox. Johnson outside. Offline with his three. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Vassell against Fox. Up top, Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Keegan Murray. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm.
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. And that one's good. Simmons got 24.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Vassell against Simmons. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Sacramento leading by 23. Murray kicks to Simmons. Takes the three. Here's Sabonis. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Down low, Bassey. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Murray, good.
Assisted by
Murray runs into some trouble, but he keeps his cool and gets through the shot.
Zohan, the pass to Bassey. Now Wembanyama. Pass to Zohan. Fires from deep. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Simmons. Wembanyama with the rebound. Knocks it loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And the Spurs making a change here. Wesley's checked in.
Wesley.
On the wing, Barnes. Ripped away. Here's Vassell. Banked in off the glass. Vassell's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's quickly gotten accustomed to the physicality of the NBA. Vassell doesn't let that contact bother his shot.
And that one's good. Simmons.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now, here's Vassell. 2 points. That one goes. And 12 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
And it's Simmons penetrating. He gets that one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Zohan after the made shot from Simmons. Pass to Wesley. Clock at 6. Now here's Johnson. Over Barnes. Johnson's shot is off.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Sacramento.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, that was
That's the end of the game. Thanks for coming out tonight. Our entire organization appreciates your support. We hope to see you next time. Have a great night.
Great game tonight. You guys really dominated on offense, and you in particular couldn't miss. What was the key to your performance tonight?
Oh, man. I think you saw tonight what this team is capable of when we all play together. Man, when we look to take that extra pass, we're a hard team to defend.
Well, you were having a lot of success individually. Did you see something in their defense?
You know, man, I think it's just my teammates looking for me to get the ball in places where I can convert, you know? Nothing too crazy.
Right on. Thank you, man.
No doubt.